We begin with news that the growth of the South Korean economy during the April to June period was higher than expected. The Bank of Korea cited more private spending, particularly on services. Eum Ji-young starts us off.
In the second quarter of this year, the South Korean economy grew more than expected. The preliminary data released by the Bank of Korea on Thursday showed the second quarter real GDP was up 0.8% on quarter. This is 0.1 percentage point higher than the earlier estimate for the April to June period. The country's economy has been growing for 4 quarters in a row. By sector, manufacturing was down by 1.3% on quarter, but the service industry was up 2.1%. Private spending played a big role in the growth, increasing by 3.6%, the highest figure in 12 years. The central bank said private spending in the second quarter of this year was at around 98% of what it was during the fourth quarter of 2019, before the start of the COVID-19 pandemic.
Growth in private spending in the second quarter of this year was largely driven by the rise in face-to-face services, including restaurants and leisure that had been directly hit by the surge in infection in the previous quarters.
He added that it was also led by a rise in spending for semi-durable goods such as clothing. But construction investment fell by 2.3% and exports also shrank by 2%. The central bank has maintained its 4% growth target for this year, with the second quarter economic growth surpassing the rate that the country needs to achieve that goal. Eum Ji-young, Arirang News.